announced that there's an update coming soon to the home village. Not the builder-based village, but the home village. So a lot of exciting stuff coming to Clash of Clans. We're going to go over some of that in this video. And since I have access to the developer build, I wanted to show you guys actual gameplay and show you guys firsthand what is coming to a Clash of Clans near you. Hey, what's going on, guys? Powerbang here. We are on the developer build right now on the home base, and we have a whole bunch of new goodies, new stuff to show you guys. Again, I mentioned on the home village. We're not looking at builder-based content today. It is the home village, which is something a lot of you guys have been clamoring for, and the team has listened. So let's go ahead and figure out what that stuff is, if it's gonna be any good. So first things first, let's start by honing in on these guys right here. So put them all by itself. You've got the level 15 archer tower. Now this is up from level 14 that is currently available at Town Hall 11. You now have a new level of archer tower to be, you know, upgraded to at Town Hall 11, which is a little bit of a bummer for me since I just finally maxed them out at Town Hall 11, and now we've got to do it again. A whole nother round of archer towers. I'm sure it will be fairly expensive to do so. But in addition to the archer tower, you guys probably could have guessed it, it is the archer tower's buddy, the cannon. Now, one thing about these cannons, noticeably larger hull than the predecessor level 14 cannons. These level 15s are basically like mortars that have been tipped on their side and shoot those fast projectiles. So, pretty cool looking. If I had to give a grade to the artwork here, it would not be a great one for the archer tower. I feel like that's a little bit of a step down from the level 14 archer towers with the gold and the chains and the, I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool design. This one is kind of a flat gray with a little bit of orange on it. Not super impressed. Now the cannon, I think that looks pretty freaking cool. However, you be the judge. I just don't see a ton of difference between that and the level 14. It would be cool to see a little bit more of, you know, distinction, I guess, between the two, aside from the sheer size. And there's a few things on the base plates there that are slightly different, but it's overall pretty close. So, new archer tower coming, new cannon coming, not new cannon, but the new levels coming. New level 15 archer tower, level 15 cannon, a whole new round of upgrades for all you max 11s out there that are just dying to go farm some more loot. So, moving on to the next little tidbit here. Let's go ahead and check out, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? A level 5 Inferno tower. Level 5 Inferno. Now, that to me looks badass. I will say that straight up. The artwork on that is on point. There is a huge base on that. It looks super cool, and it's kind of built onto the theme of the level 4 Inferno tower. Again, this will be available at Town Hall 11. And man, oh man, that is cool looking. So the level 5 Inferno tower will be coming to the Clash of Clans near you. So moving on to the next, well, I guess it's not a building. These are all new troops, guys. We have some new troops to show you. So first I want to announce, we're gonna go to the troop menu here, and we will go to train troops, and you'll notice right there, there is, boom, P.E.K.K.A, level 6. It is now increased the cap to level 6. Those are obviously available at Town Hall 11, the max level, but now a level 6 P.E.K.K.A. In addition to the P.E.K.K.A, we now have, boom, level 8 Wizard. So level 8 Wizard, these are actually pretty cool. There's a little magenta in there. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay from all these troops here in just a moment. But in addition to the P.E.K.K.A and the Wizard bumping up another level, the big one, guys, the absolute big one, something that I know a lot in the war community have been saying, why don't we just give another level of healers? Well, hey, we have level 5 healers, guys. So with the addition of more point defense, more defensive power, and now even more at Town Hall 11, it's finally time for a new level of healer. And these level 5 healers, guys, are beast. I will show you that in just a moment. But level 5 healer on the way to Town Hall 11 as well. So good stuff there. In addition to the healer, the wizard, and the P.E.K.K.A, we also have, boom, the miner. The miner is now level 5 as well. So those are 4 troops that are all getting a level cap increase. So you now can go one more level. Again, guys, get ready to farm that elixir because we have some troop upgrades to do in the lab, if I'm not mistaken. And finally, after these 4 troops, we have one more, and that is, boom, the level 7 wall breaker, guys. Level 7 wall breaker with the addition of those level 12 walls at Town Hall 11. It only seemed fair that Town Hall 11 got another level of wall breaker to make those breaks a little bit easier, especially given the recent buff to the actual little bombs on the outside that are often used for wall breaker traps. More and more people are getting caught up in these traps. It's harder and harder to break through walls. Another level of wall breaker has been granted to Town Hall 11. I will show you guys this in just a minute. So, balancing. Oh man, where do we even start? So I'm going to put up some gameplay in the background. I'll first put up a hog raid. Again, guys, there are not many opponents to raid, so I don't have a great chance to put together a lot of great footage for you, but I wanted to show you this in action. So first off, level 8 wizard there. Pretty cool looking. You've got the magenta robe with those like pink highlights on it. I think they're dope. Real men wear pink, right? Wall breakers in, easily break through the wall, and then I'm just going to kind of push in here with the hogs. And I want you guys to pay attention when we're talking about some of this balance stuff. Watch the hog riders and how far they push, given that they're out of heals, kind of low health, but they make it through pretty dang good. So here comes some of them from this side, and then from the top as well, kind of swarming the base and going around that outside edge. So, balancing. First, let's talk about the hog riders. Level 6 and 7 hog riders. So basically what you're seeing on the field, it's a great chance to mention that these have had their hit points increase. So you can see the free spell down there, and the heal gets all those hogs back up to full, but the hog riders have had their hit points increased at level 6 and 7. So basically Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 hogs, they're bigger and stronger, basically, which is huge. So look at all these hog riders up here, kind of low health, but they're able to take out a few more buildings, even though they're barely clinging to life. So that is kind of a pretty big update. We'll see how viable they actually are in the wars and in, you know, actual tough raids. I don't know if they're gonna put it over the top yet. They literally just announced this to us, that there is going to be this update, so we haven't had any chance to do a whole lot of gameplay testing just yet, but it should be live momentarily, and we will all find out at once, I figure. All right, so in addition to the hog riders, we have the miners, guys. Miners have had their hit points increased as well, and in addition to the hit point increase from level 2 to 5 miners, there also has been a tweak in where the miners become available. Level 3 miners have been moved to Town Hall 10 from Town Hall 11, so now 10s get an additional level of miner, and those miners have higher hit points. So Town Hall level 10 should see a significant increase in miner gameplay, given that there are an additional level of miners and they're stronger. I know the guys at WHF were already doing pretty dang good with miners prior to this buff, so we'll see if this kind of swings the balance of power back to the favor of the miners. So, in addition, dragons level 4 through 6, their hit points have been increased as well. So those dragons are mighty strong. They keep getting stronger. And again, we've been seeing success with dragons as well at those upper levels. So this is definitely not going to hurt that success rate. So it looks like things are becoming a little bit easier at Town Hall 10 and harder at Town Hall 11 with all of this extra point defense. So let's pull up another raid here. Let's go ahead and take a look at, you know, one of the miners here. Let's look at the miners and see exactly how they were affected and see if, you know, they are any stronger. This is a Town Hall 11, guys. Formerly, you know, I don't know, man. There's a lot of really wow, look at that double cannon. Holy cow. Doing work on the king there. That's the first time I've really seen one of those in battle. So the miners pushing their way through. We're going to kind of watch towards the tail end of this raid, kind of how it ends up, but I'll continue on my laundry list of new things coming to the game. Okay, so we mentioned the dragons, we mentioned the hog riders, we mentioned the miners. In addition to that, before, the single target Inferno had a different amount of damage per second than the multi-target Inferno on this first stage. So those have been brought to even, so the single and multi do the same for that first stage before it cranks it up a notch and actually roasts stuff. So that's been tweaked, as well as that, the level 4 Inferno Tower, the multi-mode damage has been increased. So basically, the level 4 Infernos and higher, Yeah, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot more than it does now. Multi-mode is going to be a little stronger, and we will have to wait and see how much exactly. So look at the miners here. They're kind of spread all over the place. I have no heal spells left. How far do you guys think they're going to get? I mean, there's a wizard tower left. There is 8-point defenses left. I mean, pretty crazy. I did not expect that this was going to go as far as it did, but we'll kind of speed it up a little bit here, 2xing it. Look at how long these miners last. I'm going to slow it down here just to show you guys how quickly they're hitting through at max level. These level 5 miners, they're chunking these you know, these max defenses. They're not max anymore. I guess these are level 14s, but you can kind of see how hard they're hitting them. I mean, it's impressive. So the miners are fearsome, man. They're definitely stronger than they were before by a wide margin. So we'll see exactly how this works its way back into the meta. But yeah, minor changes coming. And yeah, they're looking like pretty strong, man. Definitely pretty strong. Kind of getting my first reaction to this as well. But they almost made it through this base for a 3-star on the Town Hall 11. Not bad at all. So let me see if I'm missing anything here. I'm checking my notes. It does not look like we are missing anything. Last thing I want to show off here is basically a, like, queen charge, essentially, or a... Oh, my God. Apologies. My alarm clock's going off for the morning. Looks like somebody didn't make it to sleep tonight. So, check this out, guys. Here is the queen walking down the side of the base. I want you guys to pay attention to this. This is Town Hall 11, and this is 4 healers on her. These are level 5 healers. You can see they're pink or purple or whatever the heck that color is now. Lavender, maybe. But 4 healers. Not 5, 4. And even though he's going up against big old cannons there, level 15 cannons, we've got level 5 expos in the core. There's those level 3 or level 7 wall breakers. This queen still hasn't used a rage spell. I mean, really, really, really crazy how much tankier these queens are with the level 5 healers on them versus level 4. So we kind of support this queen walk with, you know, the heroes. Rage spell down for them, and you can see the queen working her way through. Now, up on the top, we're going to see some P.E.K.K.A.s come down as well, so I can give you guys an opportunity to see those. So here it is. Wall breakers come in. We use that warden ability. And into the core we go. So queen's gonna pop that ability here shortly. Here comes some P.E.K.K.A.s. And there we go. So queen gets in there, working on that level 5 Inferno Tower. Took quite a while. One thing that I thought was kind of lame personally is they've got these new levels of P.E.K.K.A.s. Level 6 P.E.K.K.A.s, they look the same as the level 5s and the level 4s. And I mean, I just don't see a lot of differentiation in the P.E.K.K.A.s themselves. I mean, you guys might be able to tell me how that's different from the one before it, maybe a little bit color. But why not make it, like, cooler looking? Why not make it, like, neon green or neon yellow or something, like, crazy? Or gold. Put the gold-plated P.E.K.K.A. in the game. I don't know why they have these same skins kind of over and over and over for these different levels. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's okay. But basically, just with some P.E.K.K.A.s and a queen charge, this was an easy 2-star on this maxed out 11. And you can see the queen really did work kind of charging through all of this stuff. So really, really interesting, you know, performance there from her. And it really shows that the queen walks and queen charges at Town Hall 11 especially are going to be far more valuable and far more viable than they were currently in the current game. So P.E.K.K.A.'s much stronger now. Guys, it's overall, it looks like a lot of things are going to be different. Meta is probably going to be tweaked a little bit. So to kind of give first impressions on this, I would say the Inferno Tower, the look of it is awesome. I think making Town Hall 11 a little bit more difficult is probably about right for 11 versus 11 play, but it's kind of, it's going to be interesting to see how this affects 10 versus 11 play, because Town Hall 10s hitting Town Hall 11s for 2 stars is very, very common in the war scene, and I don't know how well that's going to be done, you know, because it's already about a 45% hit rate as far as success goes on those Town Hall 10 versus 11s. With all of this new point defense, the cannons, the archer towers, the new Inferno towers, one can only imagine that this is going to be a lot harder for the Town Hall 10s. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps it up to kind of cover everything that we touched on really, really quickly. We have a new level of Inferno Tower, level 5. We have a new level of Archer Tower, level 15. We have a new level of Cannon, number 15, or level 15. we have a new level of P.E.K.K.A, Wizard, Healer, Miner, and Wallbreaker. So P.E.K.K.A, Wizard, Healer, Miner, Wallbreaker, all of those guys get one new level, all of them at the top level, to further balance out that top-end gameplay. As far as tweaks go, we got the Dragons getting additional hit points, we've got the Miners getting additional hit points, we've got the Hog Riders getting additional hit points, and we have the Miners levels 2 through 5 actually getting that buff, and then we also have level 3 Miners being shifted to Town Hall 10 so that they're accessible there. And then we had the Inferno Towers having some stuff tweaked around damage-wise to bring them on par with each other, and buff the level 4 Inferno Tower multi-mode damage. So guys, that is going to be about it for the episode. Leave a like on it if you like the information and seeing kind of what's coming. That is going to be all for now, though, guys. We've got more update stuff coming soon, I think. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you guys drop a sub if you haven't already. I will see y'all soon. I might try to get a nap now. My job here is done. Take care, guys.